All right, everyone, welcome to State of the Game. How's it going? I think everything is set up there. It looks good. It is 5 o'clock.
We look very orange.
I did it correctly. It's probably me or the screen. Maybe I just got a fake tan.
Maybe that's what it is.
It does look very, very orange. Anyway, that's fine. Hopefully people are fine with it. How's everyone doing today? We're getting used to this whole new timing. Yannick literally sat down 20 seconds ago.
Yeah.
This is the thing. It's
Nailed it.
Breaking news. This just in. Yannick found a thing. Anyway, you'll find out in a second. We do have a lot of the stuff that's maybe not as exciting, I think it's exciting, bug fixing and that sort of stuff. But there will be an exciting, what I think, announcement soon, and you won't find it down there. So stick around for, probably 10 minutes.
Ooh, secrets.
And we'll have it very, very soon for you.
Orange is the new black. Nice one.
Yeah, there you go. It's my that's a good reference. Also, I like it. The Trump reference is good. Fantastic.
Focus in a white shot. Apparently, the focus might be off.
Focus is off. All right.
Anyway. Let's talk about stuff.
That's fine.
Game and things.
Games and things. Yes, there will be a patch next week, as it says down below on PC. To fix some things.
To fix
mostly performance.
Yeah, to fix a bunch of stuff. So. A lot of you have been reporting some issues with PC, with performances, with CPU and everything. So we will have a client fix or client patch on PC release next week. The ETA is still to be confirmed. We don't know yet exactly which day, but that's a good thing with PC. Right. We can pretty much release it whenever we want.
Yes.
But it's going to be next week, and basically it's going to fix a bunch of stuff that has been going on with PC, such as like the issue where you would lose control of your character because of too high usage of your CPU and these kind of things, and you would have like 4 or 5 seconds of being unable to move your camera and these kind of things. Cool. The issue where when your CPU was also under high pressure or high usage, this would actually have an impact on your performances. So that's going to also be changed. Your performances will not suffer from high CPU usage. Yeah. We had an issue with controllers where using a controller could lead to a crash of the game. That's also going to be fixed. And a bunch of other things. I don't have all the list here, but there's quite a few things for PC performance and stability, so we're going to roll this out next week. And also, in the process, we are actually going to activate DirectX 12 support.
Yeah, exactly. There have been people who are kind of confused about that because we had DX12 in 1.4 PTS?
No, 1.5 PTS.
1.5 PTS. Yeah. And then it wasn't in 1.5 when it launched. We were testing some things out, but that is coming next week.
So it's coming next week. So basically, you will be able to activate or to turn on DirectX 12. And what does that do? So it improves many things. I don't have the complete list here either. That's one of the things I was trying to find out 20 seconds before we started.
But a little bit.
Yeah.
What's happening with that?
One of the direct impact is that, for example, it's going to improve your performances when you have a high resolution, this kind of thing. So if you're playing like 2K or 4K, you should get better FPS, for example, if you're using DirectX 12, these kind of things. So we will probably have a more complete list next week when we roll out the patch.
Nice. I think it is worth noting, expectation management, we are, this is why we do this show, so you know what's going on. There is one issue with when you activate DX12, not a big one.
Yeah.
So the brightness will be at about 50%.
Yeah, so there is this non-issue. If you activate DirectX 12, as you said, the brightness will be locked. You won't be able to change it. That's something we're working on.
Yeah, it'll be set to the standard brightness, which isn't going to be a problem. But if you have preferences to, sometimes people like to lower it and that sort of thing, you can change it.
I've seen some people asking, what about console performance issues? That's something we're on. We're investigating that. We have some good hints at what could be the problem there that could lead to stuttering or FPS drops on console. So we also have. We don't have a fix quite yet, but we actually have a good idea of what's going on, so we're working on that one as well.
Yeah. People asking about QuickNav. Did we have any news on that? We are aware that it is not working correctly on consoles at the moment, but I don't have any news on that today.
Not just consoles, though, I think.
I think we hear it a lot from the console community because people on PC don't really rely on it as much.
Yeah, but yes, it's on the radar as well. It's something that we're looking at. I don't know if we have a fix just yet. What we can know for sure is that this is going to be a client fix, when we have it, because it's directly the UI of the game. So everything that's UI related usually is in
It
the
happens in
client.
the client.
So we will need a client update to fix that. But so far, I don't know when we will be able to fix it.
I think on that topic as well of
It doesn't work on PC either. Some people are saying, yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's also a similar way that people are confused about the Luray chest maybe not working properly. There may be some instances, if there are incidences where it isn't working properly for you, that's true, but you also won't get UI feedback because we can't update that server side. So like last week we talked about, it is working correctly as far as we know. But if you are getting if any information about it not working properly, then let us know.
Yeah.
Because, but there isn't UI feedback on the Barrett chest right now.
Yeah. So I see some people talking about heal issue and the heal just popping after you go down, for example. So yes, we have an issue where it's a weird timing thing. If you use your heal while going in cover and all of that, then your heal is not going to pop directly and you go down and then the heal pops, which means too late, you're dead. So that's what we're working on. If you're experiencing any other kind of heal delay kind of issues, please send us videos, because it's exactly the kind of issues where we need videos to really identify what's going on. That one was something we couldn't, for example, we couldn't really find out what the issue was. And when we got the videos, then we could directly identify what was causing it and we could reproduce it. So make sure to always try to send us videos when you can, video evidences of these kind of bugs. I've seen a few other ones people were mentioning. Just if you can make a video, always try to put a video when you're reporting the bugs. That helps a lot. For this case, for example, it definitely did.
Where can we send the heal videos? Gabe is, he knows the best place, but on the forums is the best. There's a part of the forum. Gabe will give you a link. Gabe, throw a link in there somewhere. And I think the best way to do it is an unlisted YouTube video. Honestly, and that's probably the easiest way to do it.
What's the preferred way on PS4? I don't know if. Sorry, that's my PS4 noobness here, so I don't know. You can't share a video directly from PS4. I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
I know on Xbox you can, but I don't know on PS4.
We'll make sure Gabe lets you know in chat the best ways,
so we
best
need
ways
to
to
find
do
out.
it.
I've seen a few other ones. Yeah, things like people were talking also about the FPS drop when you're scoping on console. Is it just console? I don't know. But yeah, that's also the kind of things that we're aware of. But all these kind of bugs, as soon as it comes down to gameplay experience, so FPS drops or delay and these kind of things, it's good if you can send us some videos.
Yep, exactly.
PS4, we don't know how the Division work on that hardware. Well, I mean, we are not devs, so
no, we
haven't
don't
played
know.
on PS4. I don't have a PS4 at home, so I don't.
We
know
definitely
exactly
have engineers who know. Us two do not know. Why don't you know everything, man?
Sorry.
Demi, I'm going to have another Yannick rage today. It's coming. I promise. Someone said I should apologize to you for the way I spoke to you last week.
Oh, really?
No.
Although I was being the mean one there.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Big fat meanie. Can we say the cool thing now?
I want to talk about that one first.
Fine.
Because people are asking questions about it.
Yeah,
we're pointing secret stuff at each other.
Is this the hashtag Blade one?
Okay, so
Right.
there seems to be real talk, guys. There seems to be some kind of miscommunication, misunderstanding, whatever, regarding Famas, Uncomplicated, and AlphaBridge.
Yes.
Okay, so
It is confusing.
It is very confusing, so I'm going to try to explain it clearly, and
Hopefully you don't get confused.
and
in the
hopefully I don't
explanation.
confuse
All right.
myself by explaining it.
Yes.
So what is going on? What the actual bug that we have right now with Famas and Complicated and AlphaBridge, what the actual bug is, and I think there was a miscommunication in the known issues we put on the forums, so don't pay attention, we're going to correct that. What the actual bug is that if you're using a Famas with AlphaBridge, you have AlphaBridge, and you're using a Famas and any other assault rifle, let's say a G36,
Sure.
for the sake of the example. If you are actually shooting with your Famas, but your G36 that you're not using is just your secondary weapon, has stability and accuracy mods equipped, these are going to impact the uncomplicated talent of your Famas.
Yes.
This is the actual bug that we have right now.
That is the bug. I think the way people understood it was the wrong way around. So if you have a G36 and that has, wait, now I'm confused.
Yeah.
If you have a G36 and it has stability mods on it, people were thinking that those wouldn't affect the uncomplicated talent, or that it shouldn't, when it should. Because the thing is, you have a G36, right, with stability mods on it. All right, stability and accuracy mods, whatever. And then what happens because of AlphaBridge, you apply the 3 talents from your stat stick or your Famas afterwards. And then it says, oh, you uncomplicated, I'm here. I'm going to apply myself to the weapon that you're using.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should work. So, yes. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So basically, the misunderstanding that is in the known issues is that I think in the known issues we've confirmed mistakenly that if you would have uncomplicated and you would use the G36, then basically the mods of your G36 are actually impacting the uncomplicated that you get from the Famas. That's the way it works right now on the live version, and that's how it should work, but we mistakenly confirmed that as a bug on the known issues. And we said we were going to fix it, and a lot of people were upset saying, why would you fix it? That's the way it should be. And you were right. This was a miscommunication. This was not the actual bug. The actual bug was the other way around, that if you're using a Famas with uncomplicated, and your second assault rifle has mods, the mods should not impact the uncomplicated that you're using with your Famas, and right now it does.
Yes, makes sense?
Yeah, I think we should stop it there, otherwise we're going to keep confusing ourselves even more.
It should be...
Was that clear? Did you guys get it?
It should work on the active weapon.
Yeah, basically exactly. The way it should be is that uncomplicated should only take the mods of the weapon you're actually using right now into account, and not the second weapon.
So I just said uncomplicated should be renamed complicated. I think so.
That's a good discussion for a talent code.
That makes sense. Put that in chat of the game, please.
So I hope that answers your question, and I hope that kind of brings an end to the controversy we had, because yes, it was a mistake on our side. It was a miscommunication. We fucked up with the known issues. We're going to fix it. Sorry, but yeah.
You swore.
Fired. Yeah, maybe I did.
HR. All right, now we can say the
okay, now the good news.
Now the good news. You know how we did it was for 1.4, right?
Yes.
We brought people into the studio here so they could, test it ahead of time. We could talk to them, share some ideas, all that sort of thing. It was here in Sweden, but we want to do a similar thing again.
Yeah.
When I say the similar thing, we want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So what this means is the elite task force is growing in size. We will be having a bunch of new recruits. So get excited because I am excited. We get to meet a bunch more people. We get to test upcoming content. What is that content will be, or the focus of that testing?
Yeah. So as you said, we're going to bring a second group of elite task force. Basically, we're growing the elite task force. That doesn't mean they're replacing the group we had in September, because we're still talking to these guys, and we're just growing the base of people that we have in the elite task force. So we're going to invite a second group, focus on update 1.6, which is going to be the next update that we're working on, and therefore focused on something that we did not address with 1.4 or with 1.5, which is PvP balancing and Dark Zone.
Yes, finally, PvP balancing, because I know that we did expressly say that the 1.4 pass, even though it did affect the Dark Zone and that sort of thing, it wasn't tailored or focused on PvP balancing or the Dark Zone.
Yes.
But that is something we need and want to do.
Yeah.
I saw someone in chat saying, more PC bias. This isn't a thing, especially for the ETF. Yes, during the what is it called? During the PTSs, we've only been able to have them on PC so far. The Elite Task Force is separate from that. We need, in fact, people from all platforms, because different platforms have different experiences, different problems, different different needs and wants. Yeah. So we definitely need console players. In fact, we did have console players here.
We will have. So we will basically, what's going to happen is that. So first, a few information about this elite task force. When? So we are going to invite a group of about 15 players from January 11th to January 13th.
We didn't say where it's going to be.
Yeah, but first when. So that's in about a little over 1 month. So early January 11th to 13th, we're going to invite a second group of Elite Task Force. But here's the twist, not at Massive. We are not going to do it at Massive. We're actually going to do it at our sister studio, which is Red Storm in North Carolina.
We're going to North Carolina.
Yep.
That's how it sounds, right?
So we're going to do it at Red Storm, North Carolina. One of the reasons being that these guys are especially working on the Dark Zone and PvP. So we're going to do it there because that's where a lot of the game designers working on these features are sitting. So it's going to make more sense.
Yeah, Matt's happy.
Yeah,
he doesn't have to go anywhere.
So what that means is that if you are available from the 11th or between January 11th and January 13th, and you believe that you would be a good candidate for the Elite Task Force, you play the game, you're interested to talk about, you're good at expressing your ideas and giving suggestions and feedback, and not just positive things. Like, I mean, we know that there are some things that are wrong with PvP, and we want to talk about them with you guys directly. So if you think that you're a good candidate and you are able to fly to the US on the 11th and 13th, or
this is what I was going to say, because a lot of people were like, you know, you have to be a streamer or a YouTuber to get invited. That's not true. In fact, at the Elite Task Force, we had more non-streamers or YouTubers with us, and the same will be happening this time. Also, as you were about to say before I rudely interrupted, I'm sorry. We'll hug later. It's going to be okay.
Body contact, weird.
Now I lost my train of thought. It's a global initiative. That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
You can be from anywhere.
That's not what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that ties in. So yeah, you need to be able to go to the US from 11th to 13th. So as we said, it's a global initiative. You don't have to live in the US, but you need a passport. You need to have your passport and everything cleared up. Because like we're going to pay for your flights and all of that, that's fine, you don't have to pay for it, but you need to legally be allowed to enter the US. So
yes, because
make sure you have a passport.
We do have a bigger time window this time, which is great, because last time there were a bunch of people. We only had like a week to get people over here, and obviously if you don't have a passport, a week is a very, very hard time to turn it around. And but yes, I'm excited. In fact, we had Wids here.
We had Wids for the first one. So the thing is, regarding YouTuber and all of that, of course, there are some people that we're interested to talk to because they are also, I'm pretty sure, like as you see, some people say invite Wids. We are not going to invite Wids because we had him in the first Elite Task Force and we want to give a chance to other people now. But therefore, we're still talking to the first Elite Task Force anyway. Yeah. But yes, there are some people that you're probably going to recommend because you think that they represent your ideas. So we're happy to hear that. Yeah, totally. But yes, we're not inviting just YouTubers and Twitchers.
No, exactly.
Not. We want to invite you guys.
Yeah. It is also worth noting, and you did allude to it before, that the first group of Elite Task Force agents that we had, they will still be in these conversations. Yeah. So. Yeah. Don't worry, they will have a say in all of these topics as well. They just won't physically be there.
Rip Wids.
Rip Wids.
I mean, we've met with him. He was here.
Come on,
and Wids doesn't live so far from here anyway, so he's welcome anytime he wants.
Is he? Yeah.
Is he? He is.
Wids is super nice. I was kidding. I love that guy.
But yeah, so we want to invite a second group. As we said, we want to grow the Elite Task Force, so we are still in contact with the first group, and I've seen that some of them, Naked Cowboy is here, so you can ask him. We're still talking to these guys. But yeah, we want more. We want more people in the Elite Task Force, so now we're doing a second round, more people, and there might be more in the future as well. So how do you actually apply?
That's important.
Yes, so we're going to put out a registration form the same way that we did last time, basically. So there's going to be a SurveyMonkey registration form that we're going to put on the forums. And you can just fill it out, basically confirm that you're 18, confirm that you're available on the dates, confirm that you have a passport and you are able to fly to the US. And then fill out a few information, like what's your account, like how much have you played the game, and then a few text form about what are your thoughts, why do you think you would be a good candidate for the Elite Task Force. Fill this out, click confirm or whatever, submit or whatever is the button at the bottom, and we'll receive that, and then we'll go through all the applications and select the profiles that we think are the most interesting.
Yeah, I think in the next few days or maybe next week, we'll let people know when they can expect to find out from us. We don't have that information today, as far as I know. Obviously, last time we had to take the applications and contact people within 48 hours.
Yeah.
We have the luxury of a little bit more time to go through and pick.
And we want to be done with the selection before the holidays, though, because then there's the holidays and then it's January already. Yep. So that's why we're announcing it now. You'll have the whole weekend and part of next week, whatever. I don't know yet when we're going to close the applications, but we'll have to confirm that. But we have a bit more time.
Yes,
so that's good.
Anyway, we'll give you more information as it comes to light. Enough on that.
Where to apply? So just keep an eye on the forums. We will post it on the forums right after this stream, basically, and we'll probably tweet it out then.
Cool. I did the whole stats with the Yannick intro, and you just kind of talked over it, but that's okay.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, not a lot changed last week. But there are some changes to our current leader system. And you're not going to do the shaming thing this week. Thank you. I appreciate it. Then I don't have to lose my shit. What city in North Carolina? Is it, what's it called?
It's in Morrisville.
Morrisville.
Yeah.
Never been there. It'll be exciting.
I don't know. Not so far from Raleigh, I think.
Yeah.
Matt can tell you.
Matt will tell you.
Matt, explain geography to people.
How does North Carolina work?
US.
All right, stats with Yannick.
That side.
Let's do it.
I mean, that side when I look at the US, not when you look at me. Stat. So, sorry, I forgot the name. I wanted to take the name of the guy. Somebody on Twitter actually sent me a tweet and suggested that we should call this portion of the show the stat of the game. And I love that.
That's way better.
Yannick stats of the game. I love that. Okay.
That's you.
That's it.
It's your stats.
It's my stats. You can have some.
It's literally called stats with Yannick. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's called stats.
I'm calling it.
You can have some of them if you want.
No, you go.
I don't have as many as last time. But so I had a second look at survival stats and rankings, if we want, because I thought that was fun last time.
I think it's really cool.
And I wanted to see if we had any changes. And funnily enough, we had changes in a way that the numbers just got higher, but it's still more or less, the same people. So, survival. Build of the game, no.
No, yes.
All right, so let's do it like last time. Guys, I'm going to ask you to, to try to figure out what are the actual stats. So, most PvE survival wins.
All right, it's still Jason, but how many wins did he get?
And it's still Jason 85 for 25. Still the same leader, most PvE wins. How many PvE wins do you think he got? No, that's
5.
not a number. 6, 4, 8, 7, that's not a number.
Okay, nobody cares apparently. No, well, I disagree. I care. Someone said 100. That's pretty close.
I've seen 666. I have no idea where that comes from.
Yeah.
Okay. I see some Grim Team already.
Yeah, there's a lot. Some people were close.
Somebody said 11T.
11T. Perfect.
11T. Perfect.
No, that's good.
It's actually not so far. So, the actual answer, so we said the winner is Jason 85 for 25 with 99 PvE wins on survival.
The question is, since the most PvP wins, spoiler, was Chappie.
It's Chappie again. So
the question is higher or lower for Chappie, I guess. Because then if Chappie gets lower, Jason is the undisputed champion of all modes. If Chappie gets higher than 99, then he technically has the most wins of any survival mode. What do you reckon?
So what do you think is the total
I think it's lower.
PvP wins of Chappie, now that we said Chappie is the leading PvP survival player.
Yeah. All right. Oh, someone said it. Right. Nailed it. I saw someone. If you guessed 100, you were correct. We see.
I don't know what's his
Chappie has
count on his
100.
stream though, because he's counting it. So maybe he has the count on his stream already.
Maybe he's added a few just to, make himself feel
But
better.
I think he's counting PvE and PvP. He has a few PvE wins.
Yeah. No, so, 100. So, Chappie is the most winningest, that's totally a word, survival player.
Because, yeah,
GG, dude.
he's the most PvP wins, but actually the most wins in total. Or maybe not in total, though, because maybe somebody has more PvE and PvP put together.
Maybe.
More on this next week.
But check, maybe. But I think the scores are interesting. The highest PvE score still goes to Seal 3. That's how I'm going to read your name. With 28,914. That's crazy. But
That is, yeah.
we have someone new with a highest PvP score of 27,534. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had what I thought was a really good run the other night, and I was like 11. No, it was maybe the 14,000 or 11,000. Anyway, it's nowhere near. That's crazy. But the 27,534 went to Excite D67, just the way it's capitalized, or Excited 67. Congratulations.
Something like that. But yeah, so what's interesting is that the highest score is actually in PvE and not in PvP.
That is interesting.
Because highest PvE score, again, 28,914. Highest PvP score, 27,534.
Yeah, someone's saying they got a 22.5K run. That's solid.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, and we got one final one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing.
So I'm not sure this is politically correct, knowing all the discussion about, the frustration about trying to get a Barrett's chess piece.
I love it.
And we know a lot of you guys have been farming and grinding like crazy to get your chess piece, and congratulations if you got it, and if you didn't, sorry, try again. But I thought that this would be funny, and maybe that I'm the only one finding it funny, to actually find out how many times did Larry Barrett die since update 1.5 came out. And I'm asking you guys, what do you think? How many times was Larry Barrett killed since 1.5 came out?
Quite a few. A lot. Someone says they have 4. Someone said 44,000. 3 billion. Oh, man. Over 9,000? It is over 9,000.
Spoiler, yes, it's over 9,000.
Yeah, it's a lot. And don't be that guy that's like, I got a perfectly rolled stamina plus armor ammo capacity chest piece on my first try. You do exist. I know who you are. I'm angry at you.
And
but I like it. It's
and
cool.
while you're sending your crazy suggestions, let's just comment for 10 seconds on the drop rates. We talked about it last week, and we said we're happy where they are right now. We know it's frustrating for some of you, but we want them to be rare. We want you to feel this excitement when you get them. But please keep giving us your feedback, okay? It's never set in stone. Drop rates are always things that can change. So I know that some people apparently are upset, but I said, sorry, try again.
Sorry.
Yeah. I get that, but
I'm just salty that I got one on the PTS and now it's all gone forever.
I still haven't got one either. So,
yeah.
But so this is not to have a debate about the drop rates. This is just trying to have fun on how many times did Larry Barrett die. And the answer is, how many times was Larry Barrett killed since we released 1.5, which is November 22nd? She was killed 2.850 million times.
You didn't need the 0, but that's fine.
I didn't need the 0.
No.
2.85 million times.
Captain Exponential over here. Am I right? Sorry. I feel bad about it now. I didn't mean to.
Math, Yannick and math. That's 2.85 and then a big M behind.
That's a lot of times.
That's a lot of times.
2.850000.
All zeros.
It's that many. It's true. That's a lot. Yeah. So Larry Barrett is still receiving a lot of kills, and
that's
I
not
mean
including-
I'm still doing it as well. Like
That's not including how many times she didn't die because she was invincible,
yes,
because she was bugged.
yeah, that one is fixed. But there
That
people are
one is
still,
fixed.
and I obviously people know if they've been watching the stream. I had the same thing the other day with her getting stuck up top. There are ways if she's on the right side to still loot that stuff, but if she's on the left side, you can't do it. But we are still, we know that she's still stuck up there sometimes, so working on that one too. All right.
How many bullets is that? I don't know.
Oh wow, it's, we could definitely not even, if we tried to track that, we would have. That I don't think there's enough data.
Do you think there's something between Larry Barrett and the Bullet King?
Yes.
Because I think they're similar in a way that they have become focus points of our community. As I need to kill that thing.
The question is, are we ready to announce the Bullet King incursion?
Bullet King
awesome.
incursion.
It's not a thing.
I broke my silence. What?
But it would be great.
It would be.
Trolls.
Oh no! Before I run off, or we run off, one of the things we didn't do today was talk about some of the threads that were really cool that we saw, and there's been a lot, obviously, with a few of these bugs still showing up. We appreciate all the feedback on those. But one of the ones that was on the top of Reddit yesterday that was really, really cool that I wanted to talk about was you saw the guy who met another Division player at the Bullet King
Yes.
Memorial in New York. Classic. I love that. If you guys haven't been on Reddit in the past few days, go and have a look at that. It's such a cool story of Division players meeting up in the real world, and or just like he explains like the awkward moment where they go to the Bullet King spot in New York and they're like, "Yo, what's up? You Division guy?" It's like, yeah, I'm that.
That's
I'm that guy."
amazing.
So cool, so cool. That's all.
1.6 before Christmas confirmed. No.
No. I do actually have something to show. I did show it on the stream the other day.
What is it?
So we do.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
I'm not giving it away. Just spoilers. We did get some PS4s in here for the streaming room, which is going to be really, really cool. One, because we haven't played on PS4 yet, but two, because we know that we often, since we're playing on PC all the time and we've done some Xbox things, we want to do some really cool streams on the 20th.
Yep.
So now we can do. It's not a paperweight. Come on, it's a slick piece of engineering that we will be using very, very soon. So the 20th, I will be putting together a schedule for that and showing you guys very soon what that's going to look like. But there's going to be a new type of show that you won't have seen before. Yeah, very soon. Grand Royale says we should hug each other. I'm going to come and join you on your side of the couch.
No, that's going to be super weird.
I know, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's weird.
There you go.
That's super weird. Thank you,
That's it.
Peter. Thank you very much.
Fantastic
Good
camera work.
camera shot.
I love it. We will be back. Well, I'm going to be on the stream tomorrow morning, so I'll see you then.
Yep.
But anything else before we go?
No, so recap, somebody was asking recap. So next week, we will have a PC client patch. Date is still to be confirmed. That will basically fix a lot of the PC issues that you guys have been experiencing since 1.5, which are like the loss of control of characters, performance issue with high CPU usage, and this kind of stuff. And also is going to make DirectX 12 available. So for those of you guys that can run DirectX 12 and like have good PCs and high resolutions and everything, it's going to make the game run with better performances.
Yeah. There you go. That's it.
That's it. More information on that next week. And yes, Elite Task Force, the second wave of Elite Task Force is happening. We're going to put all the details on the forums just after the stream.
Yes, we'll be seeing a bunch of you in North Carolina in about a month.
Yes.
Yes. I've never been. It's going to be fun.
Never been there either.
Oh, all right.
All
See
right.
you guys next
Bye,
time.
guys.
Thank you all for watching. Sorry that lately in the last day or so I didn't make a video. I've been working on this massive project, something that, well, Hasn't been done before. I'm actually quite surprised that it hasn't been done before. Uh, I'm put. You'll see, guys. You'll see. It's going to be quite funny. It's going to be incredibly entertaining. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with this 1.6, what they're going to do in that, because it is technically the end of the year. Again, thank you all guys for watching. Feel free to add me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Steam, Uplay. If you just Google games glitches, you'll find me. Everything. I don't have a real Facebook and I don't have a real Skype. I mean, like personal one. Everything that I am online with is games glitches. So you'll find me that, like, you know. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next upcoming videos. I hope you guys are going to enjoy them. And if you enjoyed this nice little broadcast, or if you want to support the channel, I would really appreciate it, guys, if you would just click that like button, because that's in reality the only way to basically help the channel grow, you know. Thank you all again, and have a wonderful night, and welcome to the stream, SIE. A little late, I'm just about to cut this thing off.